What's up, guys? I'm on my bed again because low-key, like the lighting at my desktop, like it doesn't look very good, honestly. Like it's starting to piss me off. I just look kind of chopped. Um, so honestly, I'm probably just gonna start filming these videos here from now on when I can. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. Like it's not too quiet because I know a couple of the past videos, like it was like the audio was really quiet, or I don't know. I don't know if those are like recent videos or some of the older ones. So, fun fact about me is I don't vape, smoke, or drink, and I also don't plan to. I mean, maybe drink, but honestly, like I've never really understood the appeal of it because I've like sort of tried it before, but as things are right now, I'm not like itching to try it out. And same thing with like vaping and smoking. It's like, what's the point, right? Like, but something I wasn't expecting is just how many people around me um, are actually into that, and especially like 18-year-olds, like people who aren't even old enough to be doing that, and that's like a really big reason why I don't do it. It's like, bro, you're not allowed to be vaping or smoking. It's like what are you doing, bro? But honestly, that legality stuff is against my point. All you need to know is that I'm not someone who ever wants to vape or smoke or try drugs or anything like that. This is a little bit more personal, but it's also a really important part. But I'm also waiting until marriage to lose my virginity. So I'm currently a virgin. Um, Anyone I get with, like, I'm saving sex until marriage. My reasoning is irrelevant. All right. So I don't know. Maybe I'll save that for another video. But reasoning aside, I I think a lot. I think a lot about how many people around me do those things. You know, they have sex, they smoke, vape, drink. Um, and honestly, it can be quite isolating sometimes. It's like, how are you supposed to feel when some of the closest people around you, like some even people that you love dearly, are doing these things? And you know, I try not to babysit, all right, because like, um, you know, I have concern for these people, but it's also like, um, I think I'm most of the time I think they'll probably be fine, right? But that isn't really like my concern. Um, Something that makes things difficult though is just fitting in. I'm pretty hopeful that this isn't true, but I have this weird feeling that there are people who feel like they needed get high, or they needed like drink or something to have fun, right? Like, are there people who see someone like me and they know that I don't smoke and be like, "Oh, you're boring," right? Hot take. I think if you need to get high to have fun, you're the one who's boring. All right? Like, you don't need to be all fucking like you can have sober fun is what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't need to be like, you don't need to gatekeep shit, because that's the problem. Like, when you don't fit in, you're being kind of gate kept. Like, um there's kind of like this like feeling of FOMO. It's like, oh, all of these friends who smoke and drink, they're going out because they smoke and drink and they want to smoke and drink. Is it appropriate for me to come along? Do I want to? I don't know. Probably not really if they're all just going to be drunk, right? I'm not saying all my friends are like that, but like, so many of my coworkers, at least, who I'm spending the most time with right now just because of how my job is, like my summer job, so many of them do it. Um, and honestly, like, they're pretty good people. Like, I'll give them credit. I don't think they're the types of people to, I guess, like, use that against me. I mean, that sounds really stupid, but it's like, these things do affect your social life. And then there's the pillar of dating at this age, right? Like, I'm 18, and that's the reason I brought up the whole sex thing. It's like, I think a lot of people at this age, they just want to have fun, And they obviously like they don't want to settle down with someone, which that's completely up to them. But me personally, I'm not. I don't. I'm not trying to use anyone, right? Like if I want to get with someone just to have fun with them, if I know it's going to end, it can be really like unfulfilling, right? It's like I never want to get into hookup culture. And the whole struggle is kind of like I'm sure there are tons of girls who would like me, but how many girls actually want me? You know what I'm saying? Like that's something I was talking to my friend about, and I was like, it's so much harder to get a healthy, um, stable relationship than like a hookup or like a short-term relationship, or I don't know, messing around with someone. Um, but it is 100 times better, bro. Okay, I don't care who you are, what you say. Like hookup life will never compare to being in that relationship. Okay, like it's something you have to kind of experience to understand. Like, no, I haven't engaged in hookups, but are you seriously going to tell me, like, as someone who's experienced true love, that like a one night stand with a girl is better than that? No, bro. And I'm not saying I haven't had sexual experiences either. It's just like actual proper sex is what I'm saving until marriage. Like, okay, I have done freaky stuff before, and when it's with a loving partner, it's great. But doing that with like someone you don't really have that kind of connection with is like, bruh, like what are you doing? I'm not judging anyone though. Like you do you. Although if it is something that you've considered before, that's just my little piece of wisdom or advice or whatever. And I think like my problem is probably I do all these things to try and be more attractive, but maybe the road to getting a long-term fulfilling relationship is a little different than that. Like surely attractiveness plays a big role in it, but bro, how many girls out there are one willing to settle with someone and two are willing to settle with me of all people, right? Like maybe I seem like I'm downplaying myself, but I don't think I am honestly. Like cuz it's rough, man. Like people probably look at me and think I get a lot of girls, but I'm not trying to get with those girls who just want to hook up. I'm not trying to hook up, bro. So yeah, that's just kind of the struggle that I wanted to talk about this video. So honestly, like I'm just kind of waltzing through life, hoping that maybe I might find her or she'll find me. Because um, sometimes I do get approached by girls, but it hasn't happened like after my breakup, like, but it happened when I was with someone. So obviously I didn't do anything about it, but um, yeah, I shouldn't chase women. Obviously, I'll probably just you know grow my garden, just like hope and pray that God sends me the right person. You know what I'm saying? But as for the whole thing with like smoking and vaping, though, I feel like you can probably get by. Like the dating conversation, that's completely different, right? But I feel like there's nothing weird with being like, let's say you go to a party and you're like the person that just doesn't smoke or drink, right? Like it's not that weird, right? Because like who cares? Like who's on your shit about that? Like it's just not that big of a deal. If you make the choice to put yourself in that environment, then and you're okay with it, then good for you, bro. Have fun. Um, yeah, just if you, me personally, like, I feel like they're just the sense of FOMO, like it can I don't know, I would have to work through it. And I don't want to give into the pressure either, especially like while I'm still 18. Um, when I'm like 19, I might try something out. I mean, I don't think I would try smoking or vaping because it's literally just nicotine. Like, what's the deal, bro? Drinking is a little different. Like, I might maybe learn to enjoy alcohol, but I don't know. Like, I'm not like itching to try it, as I said. Anyway, hopefully you guys got a little bit of insight from this video. I know it was a bit of a long one. Bro, I just be yapping sometimes. But yeah, so I'm leaving tomorrow. Um, I'll see you guys next weekend. And yeah, stay swole.